Oh, baby, gotta look up, baby.
I gotta you got me doing the phone too now.
You still gotta look up.
Okay, here we go.
You gotta smile. You gotta put on your
I'm looking.
smile. Hey, y'all. It's the
We
Go
gotta do
Coach,
mic.
Coach T flow of the.
Okay.
What you,
Okay.
I
I'm
already,
sorry. Okay.
I
Okay.
did all that
Okay.
already.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm new to media.
Look, gotta smile. Hi, y'all. It's the Go Coach, Coach T flow of the Mita and Blu podcast.
I am Mita.
Yeah, what's going on? We know we are running a little late. We apologize. Somebody,
It's my fault.
what? It's gonna rain tonight. I can't believe you took accountability for what was going on. And look, so I know me and my baby was about to start doing podcasts. So I went and got my baby her own podcast mic. I had to get her one better. She called mine the ashy one.
Yeah, mine brand new. I'm gonna
Yeah.
change the cushion.
I just want to leave it like that.
I want to put colors to match my outfit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have this black ashy one. You gonna have a pretty red one or green or blue.
Yeah, yellow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, y'all. So can we start off with yesterday before we get to the car game?
Go
Because
ahead.
yesterday was fantastic over here at 4.0 Fit. Of course, we had the Sculpt Fitness, and they did the bricks, and they also had a rollout of Boom. They got that drip on.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about that, babe, how that went.
It was good. I mean, typical Saturday.
I won't typical. That
Yeah.
thing was loaded. It was.
Yeah, I mean, we had, of course, it was some extra people, but to me, now it's typical bricks with the X, Brix. We don't say Bricks. We say Brix.
I say bricks like Gucci Man. All white bricks.
It's not yours.
Off 10
No, it's core
bricks.
says bricks. Brix.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
My bad.
it was a vibe. It was a vibe in here Saturday. It was super fun. The whole day, entire
Yeah,
Saturday
man,
was fun.
our weekend really been straight,
Yeah.
man. Like we had a straight weekend for real, for real.
Mhm.
But remember, I was telling you guys, we have to catch up with these ladies. They do not mind giving each other their flowers. They support each other. Guys, we be too macho. We got too much testosterone in us till we won't support the next man. Albeit, my clique, we pretty good at it. Shout out to Dabo, shout out to Dre, shout out to Coop. But as a collective, I've seen almost 30 women in here, and they were just vibing, just loving on each other. Now, God, we ain't gonna love each other, but supporting one another with the brands, and it was just a beautiful thing to me. I told me, I said, man, see, if guys supported, I'm gonna say, if black men support each other like black women do, we'll be a little higher on the hierarchy. We would definitely be in another place as a culture, because y'all rock, man. So tell me how that felt with all the women in here. And after the workout, it's like it was just a whole nother vibe. Like it went from bricks with the X to a pop-up shop.
Yeah, I mean, what you saw on Saturday is not in every environment. I will say that.
Okay.
It's not in every environment. I don't want you to just think like, oh, women support women like that. No, it's not like that.
You don't fix your crown, baby.
No, I'm just saying we have to be realistic about it. It's not in every situation. I will say,
Oh, so y'all be hating too.
oh yeah, it's most definitely women who hate on each other. I will say what you have been witnessing since the merge of myself, because I got to put myself in it, me coming over here, working with you now, and with Cora bringing in her people, all of us just connect. It's genuine. And with some of them, it's friendship. It's like real friendship outside of the gym. And it's just the personalities that are in here now. Like everyone in here is like all about true sisterhood. And it's very rare that you get in an environment where everyone gets along. Like I can honestly say we all get along. In the gym, outside of the gym. And it's just, we support each other. A lot of us supported each other before we were even in a gym together, before we even laid eyes. Like I was a Ro supporter before I even met Ro. Because
Was she been selling merch?
no, just
Just supporting as a person.
as a person. I'm big on this. I'm big on energy. You know, I tell you all the time. It's some people I just can't vibe with. And they haven't done anything to me. It's just the energy is off. I know my personality. I know who I am. And
I know who you're referring to.
yeah, no, it's more than that individual. It's just certain people.
I mean, I know a couple of them.
Yeah, but I can't vibe with. It's not that they're bad
It's not
people.
it's not nothing personal.
personal.
It's just you know how you are, and you know that won't be a good fit.
Yeah, and I can honestly say the crazy thing is everyone in here vibes together. The energy,
it's genuine
is good.
too.
It's very genuine. It's not fake, and that's a blessing. That's a blessing. It is a true blessing.
So basically, you saying all mergers between cliques of women don't gel like that.
They don't. They don't. Personalities. A lot of personalities.
It's like y'all all like cousins.
Yeah, it really is. Really is. Really is. That's something a lot of people don't realize. That's just like, I'll give you an example for me, and I know we're going to keep going. You know, I'm a jokester. I talk. I laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine me in a room with someone standoffish, someone who is not talkative or like just like, I'm not going to do well with them. I'm not. I'm just not. And I mean, I'm going to be respectful. Hey, how you doing? But it's going to be some kind of tension because we're going to be two different personalities.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that. But I guess it was just, for me, it was the support.
Yeah.
Like, you know, guys. And with that being said, I signed up 2 people over the weekend, and both were guys. So I don't know if it was a thing where a accumulation of what we've been putting out there in the universe has equaled to somebody saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to give that organization a try on my journey. But for a collective, like I said, it was almost 30 women in here. And for y'all to be just having fun, just conversation, then supporting Roll. You know, she bought the Fit Bay gear, and you are rocking the Fit Bay top and bottom and the hat. You talked about the quality of it and how it made you feel. I remember you was going through when you was picking out, you wanted to get the one, you didn't want to have high water, so you were telling me you wanted the one with the drawstring. So
we believe in exchanging money between each other.
That's what I'm trying to get at. We need the guys to be on that right there too. But it was a great thing. And then today, we went to church.
Yeah, we did. Lily, Trina,
Kavon.
Yeah, we visited their church today. Gateway. It was really good.
We went to Gateway Church.
Like always, seeing people that we know.
A
lot of people.
Shout out to CJ Woods, man. I saw my classmate. I haven't seen this guy in 30-some years. And for him to say he's been in Columbus the whole time, I've never seen him not one time. And to see him at church today, you know, you see an old classmate, it was always a blessing. And they had a donkey, like a real live donkey in church today. And that was, like, no shame. I'm just in my mind, like, please don't let that donkey boo-boo. Because, you know, like, a lot of times horses and stuff, when they
had the handler. The guy that was the handler. You didn't see the bag. They had it.
Oh, they did?
It was ready. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I
was just like, because I know they're going to be moving around dancing. It was a great service, great performance by the church. And it just, you know, to go to church with you, it was just a great vibe. I felt married.
Y'all, let's get this thing started. I see y'all joining. Hey, guys, we're about to get started. So today.
What are we doing, man?
Today.
I ain't like how you just looked at that when I said I felt married. You just gave me
I don't even want to go on that
But
subject.
You were supposed to smile. You weren't supposed to frown.
Look, they already think we done got married and ain't told nobody.
We have. I'll just kidding. We have it.
Y'all know he can't hold water. Okay.
You can hold it. I'm thirsty here.
Okay, so we are going to play the conversation party game. Terrence had these cards. I don't know why he had them, but and we found them when we were cleaning
They're
up.
They're old.
Yeah, they hadn't even been open.
Thank you. Tell the truth now.
So I guess his ex or whoever they were gonna play.
Ain't no
the game.
exes.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
So we're gonna play. So as you can see, my boyfriend is very long-winded. So we're gonna have some rules. So we don't be on here 2 hours.
We're gonna have a timer.
No, we're not gonna have a timer.
I'll bring out a timer now. What 2-minute timer? We're gonna have a 1-minute timer. We're gonna have. Make it loud on yourself, cause you the one that long-winded.
No, it's actually you. You
it's
get going.
Very
you
much
go,
you.
Okay, don't get started on
2
this
minutes.
live.
What we gonna do?
We're gonna do 2 minutes. Okay, but we also gonna we're gonna also.
Also. Also,
You
what?
get 3 passes.
That's too many. Get 2.
2 passes.
Yeah.
So if there's a card in here we don't want to answer.
Nah, man, we playing.
No, that's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, I think that's fair because
we get 1 then.
No, 2 because
we ain't
some
got. We got.
stuff
Look,
not for the
it's getting
public.
late. We got things to do. Okay, we'll just skip
We
that
had
one.
already discussed this. We said 3, and I'm letting you.
Okay,
we're gonna do 2
See,
now.
you see who wants to skip them? They ain't me.
No, because some stuff you don't need it. Like,
Okay.
some stuff you.
So
need
you
to keep
just show me the
yourself.
card first and be like, I'm.
I mean, you can still answer it. That'll
Okay.
just go as my pass or
Okay.
your pass.
Well, let's get started then.
Y'all see what I have to go through.
I gotta get up. You know I'm already sleeping. I
Smiling.
be sleeping 3 minutes.
Okay, so we're gonna
There
get
you go.
this
Tell her
thing
to smile.
started. That's my auntie.
You don't know how to shuffle. You don't know how to play no spades. Why she mess up? I told you gonna mess. You ain't do it. I'm sure I do it, girl. They girl ain't never been chang. Ain't you know. You ready? Gotta do it like that.
You would know.
What you mean? Oh,
See what I'm saying? Delete
it
that
up.
one. Oh my gosh.
Throw it back in the deck.
Okay, let go.
You ready?
Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah,
So if y'all got y'all booth on, y'all better come play with us.
y'all come play with it. We want y'all to join in. It's gonna be fun. So how many cards we doing?
We're gonna stop at
6 apiece, or
6.
or 6 altogether?
6.
6 altogether. I
6
think
altogether,
Yeah,
sorry.
so they give us 6 altogether.
Okay.
Okay, that gives.
Ooh, y'all, we don't know what these cards say.
We really don't.
Okay.
All right, the first one. We'll let y'all see it first. Can y'all see it? And then boom.
Oh, why I had to see the one word.
If a man has sex while intoxicated and unconscious.
That does not say wow. Come on now.
Oh, my
Johnny
bad.
had
Let-
5 apples. God,
Let me get my glasses. You read it. Shit.
Johnny had
I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. It's dark in here.
Nah. It
It
says if a you don't tickle me.
I ain't got my damn
Y'all,
glasses.
I gotta tell you about a story.
No, we're not gonna tell about that
Okay.
story.
If a man has sex with his intoxicated and unconscious wife, it is not considered rape. We can answer that. It is.
It's not.
How is it not?
I mean, okay, hold up. If we go out and then like, hold on, start timer.
Yeah, cause he can
No,
start.
if we go out and then we gonna do something. Woo, woo, woo. Then you get home, you fall asleep, but we already talked about you were gonna do something. Just cause you sleep, I mean, what mean?
You taking it then?
No, I'm not taking. We already agreed that you were gonna give me some. I said, if it's your wife, just being honest now, there's no plan. If it's your wife, it's not appropriate. If she was passed out in like liberated, what the word is? Liberated. That's not that either. You both got it wrong. It's not that.
Liberated.
It's not liberated.
It's you drunk and passed
If
out.
you drunk and pass out, I would just wait till the next day. I'll wake your ass up in the morning.
Yeah.
You already know what's going on. We've had this happen. I mean, you wasn't drunk.
Why you ain't got to put our situations in
I'm just
here.
saying you just went to sleep. So I want like I want. But is that the same thing though? Like if you wake somebody up with it?
No.
If they wake up.
No, that's like if
Well,
you
if
laid
they're
out and
unconscious, yeah. I mean,
I-
unconscious. As a man, I can't even get right. You know, if my
Inebriated. Yeah, thank you, Ashley, because baby, we both done messed that word
what
up.
she said, inebriated.
Inebriated.
Yeah, that's it. Appreciate you, Ashley. But for me as a man, I couldn't even get aroused like if somebody was unconscious, just like
Yeah.
I think it's inappropriate.
Okay. All right, we both agree on that. Okay, so next one. Let me put that one over there.
Hold on, we didn't do it like that. Gotta shuffle them, baby.
Well, I like this one. I think this is a good one right here.
Okay, well we'll get that one then.
Okay.
Cause
This
we
a
went through
good.
that one quick.
Yeah, this a good one. Woo!
What you ooh for?
Because this one is a
Show it to the people too.
This one be a hot topic on social media. I have seen this brought up
read
a
it out.
lot. The breadwinner should also be the decision maker in a relationship.
The breadwinner should be the.
The breadwinner should also be the decision maker in a relationship. Do you agree or disagree?
I went first last time. You go first this time.
I disagree.
Why?
I disagree. It should be joint. Why should money dictate the opinion and the wellness of the relationship. Like, why should money just say, oh, because I make more money, my decision making is best and I don't need help? I don't agree with that. It should be joint.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't agree.
You still got some more time to talk. You got a whole other minute.
It's really nothing else to say.
So probably about 10 years ago, 9 years ago, I did a podcast with the Grenade Scent, and this very subject came up. And not to go into many details about that, but what I believe is basically what you believe. It should be joint. However, it's like anything else in life. Certain things a man is going to be looked at as should take the lead on. And I'm going to give you some just brief details, examples. Some things it should be deemed that the woman should take the lead in a household.
Give me an example.
Okay.
Of a man.
So if typically, and when I'm making this example, I'm going off two responsible adults.
Okay.
I'm not saying one of them has an issue, and most of the time, stuff like finances, paying the bills, a woman to pay the bills. Like, she'll write the checks.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just not, but when it comes to stuff like maybe taking the cars or vehicle to get serviced, maybe the guy do that. So that's what I mean. It's still a be, hey babe, your oil, you passed your oil job. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Time.
Okay.
I finished my sentence. It's past time to get your oil changed. Do I need to take your car back?
Oh.
Yeah. You take your car. You take my car. Okay, and I'll be responsible for taking your car. If you drive my car to work there, I'll drop your car off and go back and get it. That type of stuff like that. Even though we talked about it, it's certain kind of like, I'm not gonna say gender role, but it's kind of more like tradition. And that doesn't mean you have to follow that, but it's kind of like by tradition. Some roles are geared towards women. Some goes in the house are geared toward men.
So we got some comments. My aunt, she said she disagrees. But I will say, she just said she disagreed. Tiana, you can elaborate on
please,
it. But
please elaborate,
I can honestly, because I know her, I can see why she says that.
Let's see what she say.
Yeah, I'll give her time to respond.
And we can come back to Auntie.
Yeah, but I already know why Tiana, because see, Tiana, that's my dad's sister.
She said she disagreed.
But I just know what we were raised in. So in our how we were raised is what the man is.
Understood.
The man. Yeah, old
but,
school.
But and let me say it before I flip this card over. If you watch any kind of podcast or just see how our world's going now, unless you're like came into money or you're rich, most people will agree that you got to have two family incomes now. That it's hard to live comfortable off of. I'm not saying you can't, but it's better off a two family income.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother different question. They just basically said whoever make the most money.
Yeah, but in a relationship, so like for instance, and I ain't gonna put our business out there, but let's just say somebody make $80,000, another person make $50,000. Does that automatically mean that the person who makes $8,000 should be should make all the decisions?
And some people believe yes.
Okay, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you read it?
Yeah, I can read it. Should parents force their children to attend college? We kind of talked about that today, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
You want to go first on that?
So, of course, I'm going to say no.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, should parents force their children to attend college? No, you should not. I have 3 boys. And, of course, if you follow me, they're all different. My oldest didn't go to nobody college. He knew in the 11th grade he wanted to go to the Army. Did we force him? No. To go to college or say you had to go? No. He knew that he wanted to go to the Army. He told us don't waste the time. He had to take no SAT, ACT, went straight to the ASVAB. My child was a soldier in the 12th grade. He was literally sworn in the 12th grade because he knew that's what he wanted. My other 2 wanted to go. I'm a firm believer in, and a lot of people might not agree with this, my parenting style is a little different.
It is.
It's very, very much so different. I listen to my kids a lot. I don't force. I try to nurture what their desires are, because at the end of the day, they have to live with it. They have to go day to day in it. I don't. I do feel like sometimes parents push their wants and the things that they should have done on their children, and I don't do that. I am not, even though I'm from a country girl, raised by grandparents. I am what you would call not a traditional mother when it comes to raising kids.
Okay. I strongly disagree with that. Uh, partially. I partially strongly disagree with that. What I mean by that is I feel like the races and cultures that are above black people, it's safe to say we're at the bottom of the totem pole. We're behind whites, we're behind Asians, we're behind Mexicans, we're at the bottom. And I think it's because somebody long time ago told their son, whoever owned John Deere, just use him for example, hey, you're gonna be a construction person. That was your 2 minutes. You're gonna be a construction worker, or you're gonna be this. And it went down from the grandpa to the grandson to the great grandson. And now these are big businesses. I think with us, by us saying we do what you want to do, you go in the army, we have to push and enforce. Look at Indians. They'll have a practice. Dr. Malone, everybody know Dr. Malone. His wife, his children, they're all doctors. What do you call it? Had the babies? Gynecologists, OBs. We have to push our children in the direction that we think they should go, because we've lived life that they haven't lived. Not to say what you did was wrong. I'm just saying sometimes we as people, we let our children, with firm-born knowledge that, hey, this will probably be best for you, we let them make decisions at 17 to 18-year-old that they're really not ready to make, instead of trying to guiding them to the right way. I feel like if and it really starts with a generation. I can't even say it started with my generation because I didn't go to college. But hopefully with my son who did go to college, hopefully he'll encourage his son to go to college and furthermore and furthermore. So I believe that's why I say it's more on career, because we have to catch up. We have to catch up with these institutions that are 5 or 6 generations.
You said something very key.
Okay,
and I know we got to go.
Okay, go ahead. You can reply on it.
Those individuals that you just said, even down to the Malones and the people with the deer,
John Deere,
they led by example. That's what I did. I went to school. I got my degree. I did a career. My kids saw me firsthand. I led by example. So it wasn't that I had to force. They had front row seat of what it took to get to where it is. And see, that's the thing. You want to talk about our community. We got to lead by example. So you have a son that is in college. When he has kids, his kids can be able to see what it took, what he had to do. But we want to go in and try to force. We as parents, we have to start leading by example so our kids can follow. And I really, truly believe, and I have one now who's a little shaky, but I got 2 who watched. And my forcing of hand did not have to be so tough on them because they had front row seat of everything. They saw mama graduate. They saw mama.
But you know your children, right?
Yeah.
I think some kids need a little bit more pushing than the others. I should say that.
Even if they have the example in their household.
Yeah, some kids just need a little more, hey, you're going to do this. Like, it's not, for example, now I am a firm believer that you shouldn't just kick your kid out when they're 18.
That's
but
right.
I'm a firm believer in that. But when it comes to our kids wanting a better life for them, it's been plenty of people who were maids, janitors, but they saved up and they sent their kids to college. They might not necessarily went to college, but they saved up their money to send it because they wanted a better life for their kids. So everybody wasn't in a position of going to college saying, hey, I went to college, you went to college. We're like, hey, I didn't make it, but I know it's the best thing for you. So that's why mama got these 2 jobs. That's why daddy working overnight shift at the foundry or doing this, because I want a better life for you. And I know we got to go. So.
Yeah, and I agree with you too, Abba. Kids need prompting, but their gifts and natural abilities need to be developed. I 100% agree with that.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, that's why you got so many children playing football now and working at the factory because they trying to do what their mom and daddy wanted them to do, knowing they should have been somewhere doing something else. But let me go ahead. We'll go ahead.
Yeah, you were passionate about that. You kept on. Who long-winded? You read that one?
Oh yeah, okay? That's a good one. You shouldn't date people that your parents do not approve of.
Now, going off your logic, you just said you'll be contradicting yourself. You answered this wrong. Go ahead.
We have not talked about anything of that.
Go ahead.
You shouldn't date people that your parents do not approve of. I could look. I could say that one right there. I dated and married somebody my parents didn't approve of. And it backfired on me. They told me. His folks told me. Don't marry him. Don't do it. Don't do it. And
So that's true to you?
yeah, it's true. They be knowing. They be knowing. And no shade if he watched it, he know it. I'm not lying.
Wow.
I'm not lying.
I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, I mean, it is the truth.
So-
but I'm not lying.
Okay,
He
so-
can tell you that his folks told me,
Okay.
my folks told me, and we went against it.
Was it because they seen something in that person that you didn't see?
They knew
And that's
that we
how I
weren't
feel
gonna
about this
mesh.
question.
Yeah.
You can see life ahead that they haven't saw, so you can guide them. That's how I felt about that question.
Yeah.
Because you can see things ahead, just like your parents can say, "Hey, that ain't the one." You can say, "Hey, you need to do this because."
So what they tell me, you ain't the one.
you
What,
just, you
what did
just
they meet you in? Like some people in my family, they say like, nah, he ain't it.
say, be patient. Let's see what this thing gets us.
So see what I'm saying? It could go.
Yeah,
It could go either way. It could go either way.
You gave Bud like a dub, like 20 years. I know you ain't got that much time left, but you can just give me a quarter of that. Can I get 25% of that?
Yeah, you get 25. But I mean,
Okay, but
sometimes
yeah.
people know or they see stuff.
And like I said, y'all know I'm gonna try to put humor in everything. I agree with this question right here, because if I meet a girl that my son don't even bring girls around because they already know how their daddy is. I haven't met no girlfriends.
Really?
I haven't met none. Now,
Ain't no way.
me had a friend there. I ain't gonna say her name, but that's it. A Jay girlfriend could walk in here right now. He been where they stay together. I don't know who she is.
Now that's wow.
Yeah, because they already know. But not listen. I got a son who 27. And I got a son who 21. I ain't got no grandkids, none of that. So I've, like you said, seen by example for one
They
thing.
knew not to follow their daddy.
And I taught to them as an early age on protecting themselves and what not to do. Don't do as I do. Do as I say
Please
do.
don't do what y'all daddy do.
Why you have to say that? You I'm trying
Are
to.
you children?
I'm trying to, but she knows now. When it comes to leading by example, I share a lot of this with her, and I share some with y'all. I like last year, I actually got out of debt for one of my children for sacrificing for him. I'm not gonna go in depth of what it was about, but I put a lot into my children, all of them. I put a lot into them. I love them to death. I live for them. So when it comes to who they should date, who they should breed with, to be real with you, I'm kind of like, if I find out and I'm like, she's not a good fit, I ain't got no problem letting them know.
Mm-hmm.
Whatsoever. What y'all think? Let's go to the comments real quick.
Ain't nobody commenting on that one.
Okay.
The comment was still different right here.
Yeah, you go. I mean, if you had
We can go
or
back
college.
to
You
no.
can
It was
speak on that.
it was this one. No,
You
we
speak
good.
on that?
Let
Okay.
go.
I know somebody's it was that one. Somebody disagreed with that one.
No,
The
my
breadwinner.
auntie. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I already know what her mind is.
Okay, she old school.
She old school.
Okay, I'm gonna read this one out here. Boom. Y'all see that one? Okay, let's see what
What
this
did
says.
it say?
Has the traditional way of dating changed?
Oh my God, yes.
And why?
Yes, because of social media. Like, man, I'm sorry. And I know somebody probably watching it
I don't agree. Go ahead. I ain't gonna
Has-
cut y'all.
has found the love of their life on
A lot of people have.
in the DM.
And dating apps and
Dating
stuff like
apps and
that.
stuff. I don't like that.
Crystal Mingle.
I
You
like.
ever been on Crystal Mingle?
Why would I?
Yeah, you were married. My bad.
Like no.
Somebody told me. No, mind.
Ain't nobody seen me on no TF.
And I mean, not you. But I heard Kristen Mingle. So a friend of mine, he like a halfway Christian.
You can take my time. See how
I'll
you
just start.
long-winded.
I just
Let me
started.
finish.
He just said all the hoochies on Kristen Mingle, like
Okay, I believe
first
it.
night action. They
So
go.
yes, I think the traditional way of dating has changed. It's even down to meeting individuals. Now, from what I see, women are back in the day. It was unheard of a woman approaching a man trying to get their number and stuff. Now these women these days, they going up to the man. Hey, what's up? What up? They're not letting the men come to them. They going to them. The way you meet them is no longer I see you out in public or at the diner or anywhere like that, or at an event like we met and connection like that. It's digital connection, and I'm not.
But yeah, it's just a sign of the times, baby. It's. I think people are dating with the technology that's out now. This technology wasn't out then.
I don't like. I just said
It says has it changed?
Has it changed? And
I don't
yes,
think-
it has. But I
Just
don't
because
like
people
it.
are not okay. Is it better for somebody to meet at a nightclub or to meet on Instagram?
The nightclub, so I can see that you real.
But if you meet somebody on social media, then you link up in real life and you hit it on. What's wrong with that?
I'm scared of that.
I mean, I think our relationship has been pretty traditional.
Yeah, you courted me.
I did.
I had somebody ask me what did court mean. I said like taking like, but that is crazy when cause I had said that and somebody was like, what did that mean? Like they
They
didn't
know what courting means. You gotta try to get them.
That's right, Lily. Rose have reverse court is like he was
Yeah,
taking me on dates, like on my lunch break, going to the park and bringing me coffee.
Put the sauce out there.
I'm just saying, but I gotta let people know. So he courted me.
I did.
He courted me like he really.
That was traditional.
Traditional.
But like Lily just said, you said Lily said that. I think what I've seen more different that's been changed is I've seen women don't have no type when it comes to making that first move. That's it. Making that first move. Before, it would always be exclusively on the guy to make the first move with the woman. But now women are making the first move, and I think that some guys are intimidated by it. I've had some friends talk about they kind of want a woman more traditional, but I mean that's just where we are right now. I think social media is a big part of that. Women are stepping out. A lot of women are afraid to show their bodies. You see what goes on social media. So with that comes that kind of, hey, I like you. What's up? Some guys are with it, but a lot of times it makes it superficial to where a guy thinks he gonna smash and pass. So.
Ashley said online can be courting as well. People
exactly.
can be the same if meeting in person first. I guess yes, it's all.
Yeah,
in the
I said about you meet
view.
some on Instagram, and then you link up. But yeah, I like how we did it. We did it the old fashioned way.
Yeah, we definitely. I was definitely old fashioned.
Yeah, and that probably comes from my age and some of yours. I mean, you were young between those spring chicken.
Yeah, my dad would have beat me if he told me something. I don't.
Guys, are y'all enjoying this game? Y'all having fun with us? Make sure, that's why I'm letting y'all see the questions. If your man ain't home, when he get home, ask him some of these questions.
We got 3 more to go now.
No, we're going to do some. We said, no, we got more than that.
No, because we ain't skipped. So let's just 3 more.
We got time. We're going to do some more.
I said 3 more. My turn to read.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, this is one of them kind. So you got to pull another.
You can ask a question if you want to.
I just read this on the card.
Okay, so we still got 3 then.
Yes, Lily, women proposing, they need it. They shout out for that. Okay, this is a good one. Should couples live together before marriage? Yes. Yes. I bumped that. I wish I would.
Okay, I got to go ahead. Go ahead. You go first.
I got to see I got to learn your patterns. I just need to see how you live. I do. I'm sorry. I said I'm traditional in a lot of stuff, old school, but not in that. We got to live together. I just got to see. I got to see how we mesh under the same roof. Like your habits. Go ahead.
What about your habits?
I'm talking about you.
We on your time. Go ahead.
I'm not talking about you.
I can speak on this. You can speak on it though.
You want me to speak on you?
No, hell no. I don't speak on me.
I
mean, you ain't stay with me, but you can speak on your previous.
But it's still the same.
Did you? So you no?
We lived together before we were married.
Exactly. So you can speak on how that went. You still.
It was good.
Okay.
Oh, that was good. That's what I'm saying. I'm for it. I think you should because it's certain things that you just need to learn of a person.
So did you get married because the living together was good and you wanted to get married, or did you get married for another reason?
I married because I was them children.
So you didn't get married because you moved in with him. It was like, oh, I like this. Let's take it to another level.
No, it was just I couldn't. Okay, my situation was different though. We did everything reverse. So it's like no other thing left to do but get married. But but I'm glad we did though. In the beginning, just say when we lived together, when it was just us, and then Demetrius came along, it's just still getting to learn somebody's patterns, learning what people like. Okay, I'll put myself out there. For one thing, we knew early on the strengths in the house. I was the cooker, he was the cleaner. You learn stuff like that about a person. Like the roles, like, okay, I do all this, you do this, you clean this, or you do this. You just learn a person.
I like to fix things.
I like to fix stuff too.
Oh, we got the same, right?
Yeah, so like I could put together stuff and all that stuff. I'm good at stuff. I'm a country girl.
Yeah.
So I don't like looking at directions and stuff like that. So I just think too, I know with me and you, when we move together,
you don't know.
It's going to be different. I can already see a few things now.
Me too.
Like,
don't be saying no light. We ain't did it. Don't be
but I already know, and it's gonna be the time. Oh, I ain't assuming. I know it's gonna be.
What you know?
For one, y'all, I'm a night owl.
Mm-hmm.
I am a night owl. He is not.
I'm sleepy now. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, he be in the bed by 8:30 and 9. Y'all, I'm just
tonight 7:30.
Like, I'm just winding down. So I already know that's gonna be like, I don't know how this is gonna work. We're gonna have to have separate rooms or what, like the old people, so you can go to sleep. Cause I cannot go to sleep that early.
Okay, my turn.
Go ahead. So yeah, that was
I'm speaking. You said live together though, right?
Live together. Do you need to live together before you get married?
I've lived. I only live with a couple people in my life, and I agree.
Yeah.
You know, you should live. You should live together first. Cause one time I was like, oh hell no, this been crazy. Cause it just, some things just change. Like she say, some things just change. But I feel like, I guess the point I'm trying to make, I feel like some of the stuff is due to where you're at in life, the age. Like things that I probably cared about in my 20s and 30s, I could care less about now in my early 50s. I really, it really doesn't matter as much now. You know what I'm saying?
Like what? As far as living together, just something.
It's like, okay, for like, I'm trying to put nobody.
Just think, you ain't got to put no situation. Just say it.
Just eating out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was with somebody who just did not want to crank up that kitchen no kind of way. And first I was kind of like, it was cool. Now I started to think about like, hey man, you know, we spending a lot of money eating out all the time when, you know, I would even be willing to cook, you know, but it was like, nah. So things like that. Now I know, and I had taught myself how to cook because of that person. So now it's like I go in there, I make me a steak, I make me some salmon, I make me some chicken, and
cook too.
Yeah, you know, you be like how I season my stuff, baby.
I ain't gonna never cook.
And I cook for her today.
I ain't gonna never cook.
And I cook for her Saturday. I cook breakfast for her today. And you know what? It wasn't no trade-off. It doesn't have to be no trade because, better believe, you know, we do for each other. So it's never a trade-off thing or I feel obligated. I want to make the experience with me special for her. Like today I told myself I'm going to open the door for her all day. I'm going to let her out the car all day. I just told myself in that mind and I did it for her.
I wonder why you were doing that.
Just something I want to be special. I want the day to be special for you. So I know I don't do that every day.
No.
But I was like, I did today. We spent the day, we were looking good. We went to church today. We cooked the breakfast today. So sometimes it's about
yeah, right.
What you said?
The comments, they covered in.
Okay.
Because, you know, he long-winded, y'all. But,
I haven't went to 2 minutes yet. She's on twice. So I haven't went to 2 minutes yet.
You want to hear what the comments saying?
Yeah, I love you go to the comments.
You should not. Majority of them saying you should not.
Yeah, I understand why. I understand why they might say that, but I ain't gonna lie.
That's out of God's order.
No, it's a lot of things. You don't supposed to eat seafood, but
you don't supposed to have hanky-panky for
marriage. We can go there. We can go there, but I'm not gonna. What I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna take some things for the book and say we shouldn't do this when we do other things. So I'm not going to interject that. What I'm going to say is sometimes before you make that big step to marriage, because that's a union between the Lord. Now, let's talk about marriage. You're making an oath before God when you marry somebody. Two becomes one. So you better make sure that person's the right one before you do it. And I think staying together, shacking up, what you want to call it, is a good way for you to say, you know what, this person is or this person's not.
Yeah.
That's just what I believe.
Yeah, you know, I always say, like, when in relationship stuff, people, I'm nothing against you, Grace, but I like people like to say, well,
nothing against nobody.
Yeah,
y'all.
like God will say this, and that, but we pick and choose which pieces we supposed to.
Yeah, and we do that.
Somebody I know as humans, we do
walk
that.
This part of the Bible straight. Yeah. This part right here, like you know, some people, like I would tell you about, I ain't put my mama business out there, but some place my mom like to go. You say, oh, my folks wouldn't like that. Yeah. But I know my mama's a God-fearing woman, but she's like, do her thing. We do it here on Saturdays, but that don't take nothing from her and her journey with God and her relationship with God. But some people might look at that as, you know, so, but that same person might smoke cigarettes. And Bible
you remember I had told you about that.
And the Bible says something about your temple. Don't put none of your temple. Some people got tattoos. Yeah. So we do that all day.
Yeah, I honestly just had a conversation about that as we get ready to pull the card. Like, how can someone promote health, eating right, exercise, but smoking?
Oh, my bad.
Like smoking. I don't understand that.
We're going to do 2 more, then we're going to go to the
cigarettes,
comments,
everything.
baby.
I don't understand that, but hey. Oh, nah.
Let me just see what
No.
it was. Let me just see what it was. I just want to see.
That's not appropriate. That's not. I don't want to even go down that road.
Yeah, we ain't got to do that one. I agree with you on that
Yeah.
one. But I ain't lacking, though.
Nah, that's just too much.
Yeah, but I ain't lacking, though.
This one is, marriage is not a necessity. Do you agree or disagree?
Okay, this is what I feel. Give me some tissue. I was alone. Hold up, we put the time on because you talking about I'm long-winded.
Oh, my God.
I was alone for many years, and I realized that I'm old school. I was raised in a 2-parent home. When I leave this earth, I want to be married. I want to have a wife. Marriage is a necessity to me. You know, I waited to get the right person. You know, I can honestly say since me and my ex-wife separated and eventually divorced, I can never say until I met Mita, the right person has came along. It hasn't been a person to come into my life that I considered marrying before I met her. I'm just being honest. Nah, I'm the goat, did goat things, but as for a serious, this person right here is somebody I can build with, somebody I can see myself living the rest of my life with. I haven't seen that person until she came into my life. So to me, it's very important not only to court her, for us to stay together, but eventually put a ring on her to death do we part.
I have nothing to say.
Still got time left.
It's definitely a necessity.
It is.
Definitely a necessity.
We're going to make it happen.
Especially when you know that you found the right person. Like, why wouldn't you want to make it official between the eyes of God, with God? Just make it official if you
feel that way.
You feel it. I don't know who wouldn't want to be married.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, we have fun. I don't think our fun is going to like when we already sign our marriage certificate, I don't think it's going to be like, in that moment, it's going to feel great. But we always have fun.
I don't think nothing's going to change.
It's going to change for the better, I think.
As far as our relationship, I think the only thing that's going to change is my last name.
Yeah, you're going to be rocking that FLOWERS. You got to say aura from the country.
Look, y'all, he didn't kill me with that one, y'all. Lily Ashley. Ooh, child. I wasn't expecting that heartfelt.
It is what it is. And like I said, I'm old school.
But yeah, he told me that.
Yeah.
He told me plenty of times in conversations that he honestly thought that he was gonna leave here alone. But he never wanted that. He always.
And I'm petrified. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave this earth alone.
Yeah, he's actually told me this in private conversation.
I ain't scared of a lot of things. Old goat scared of leaving here alone now.
And
can we do 2 more cards?
Yeah, when he met me, I brought hope back.
We're getting closer and closer, ain't we? Let's start. We don't want Andre Rising.
Let me pull a card. Come on.
We be having code words for stuff and nobody know what it mean but me and her, but she be knowing. Boo. Hold on, let me show her first.
I'm past that. I'm not gonna say because this is just retarded. It don't make sense.
But some people live by that.
I bumped it. That the
like
case I be seeing.
Your girl kind of like that, ain't she?
Yeah.
We
already talked about that. Some of these are. We didn't talk about that too, dude.
Not really.
Okay, we can do that one.
Okay. Boom. Here you go, y'all. And I think can I go first on this one?
Yeah.
What is a good first date? Now you see, we don't want to talk about it because it's something that's in social media. They like people talk about it. You see these threads come around where a girl might say, "Y'all be the woman. I can't believe you took me to Applebee's for our first date," or how much money on a first date is a good amount to spend. You'll see some girls, they have a checklist on how much a man should spend for the first date. Mm-hmm. But what I think some women don't know, keep in mind, I'm a middle aged guy. I'm not the YN, so I don't know how they do it. But for a middle aged guy who's been around the block a couple times, I think a first date for me would look more like a probing session. It would be like, let me just kind of like, not to the degree of moving in, but let me see if I can just even gel with this person. I asked for her number. She gave it to me. We talked on the phone a couple times. Now it's time for that first date. We're finna go out. How she acting in public? Is she one of them? The ice cubes are melted. This is too hot. This is too cold. She one of them. You know what I'm saying? Just you get to pick up on certain things when you go on a date with somebody. Quick story. I went on a date with somebody. I knew I should have took this other girl. She was like, you ever seen a movie with Halle Berry and Robin Givens? She was my Halle Berry, but I left her ass at home and took Robin Givens. And the girl I took was just so obnoxious. Mm-hmm. I snapped on her. I'm gonna tell you those stuff, but I snapped. I cussed. I was crying. I was so mad. I was so mad. I called her every cuss word I could think of, and then I called the other girl. I was having an emotional. I was drunk too, but me taking her out, I just went all with the pretty face. She was drop dead gorgeous. Went with the pretty face, but she was the B with the capital B, just being rude to people. And that just not me, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old country boy, man. You know, you go somewhere, you treat people with respect. You don't act like you all bougie and stuck up and treat other people down because you think you all up here. So I had to ground her. And I think a first date should be like a probing session. It shouldn't really matter where you go. You should try to pick up, guys, you should try to pick up on the vibe of the girl. If she's into walks, maybe take her to the park. If she likes to have mimosas, maybe take her to a day party. But just try to pick up on the vibe of the woman and try to base your first date off of that.
Well, my answer going to be just simple. Just a simple date, just a place where you can just talk. I think the first date, it should not be in a loud environment. It doesn't have to be singled out where you're just alone. Just somewhere where you can talk and get to know each other. I'm really big on asking questions. Like, I want to know.
She wants to know.
I wants to know. I don't beat around the bush with it. I think the first couple times we went out, he probably thought he was being... You probably thought you about to get locked up again.
Interrogation. Why you say again? Put my business out there.
Therefore, you know you went to jail.
Prison.
Prison. So I want to know. I ask specific questions because, and the reason why
you want to know.
The reason why I'm gonna tell you, you don't win over your 2 minutes. The reason why I'm like that, is because I don't want to have no gray area. I want to know, like, I just want to know.
You want to know everything.
I do. When I'm meeting you, I want to know because in my mind, it's certain things like I can say, it's certain things I know I'm not going to deal with, certain things that are triggers for me. And so how else am I going to find out unless I ask?
That's like I feel the discovery. That's called the discovery phase of a relationship. I understand that. We're talking about the first date. I feel like some females.
That's right,
and we're gonna flip two more cards. Then we're gonna go to the comments. I feel like, and you're one of these. I feel like, and I'm not putting none of your business out there.
You about to, like you always
No, I'm
do.
just gonna say you have been through trauma. And I think with me trying to, like, you know, you going from hubby to me, I feel like you have so many guardrails up, especially in the beginning, and you still do. So things that you might not have normally really paid attention to since you've been hurt before, it's like if you see that triggering behavior, even a little bit of it, that guardrail goes up. Like, and I'm like, I'm a recovering from my trauma, I would say, just being that guy in the street doing that, you run up this, run up that, and becoming, I'm not going to say average because ain't nothing average about me, but becoming a good citizen. It was knowing you got partners out here with meals and you was right along with them. Now you just living check to check, or, you just an average guy now. That took a lot. Going out places, can't do what you used to do, but I stayed true to what I wanted to become. And I'm getting closer and closer to that every day. But I feel like sometimes with you've been hurt and you don't want to be hurt again. So if you see something that's even remote with that, I be knowing, you be trying to lie, but you just wear your emotion on your sleeve. So Then I have to come back and be like, no, explain it. Then once you hear my side of the story, I give you credit on it. You digest it, and you wait what's going on, and then we make
So you actually changed what we were talking about. The topic was in the beginning, the questioning, like the conversation piece. And that is not the answer that I was going to give for that. The answer is why I asked so many questions in the beginning, because now I know who I am and I know what I expect and I know what I want. It has nothing to do with trauma. That would probably be later on in the relationship. But in the beginning, the reason why I was asking so many questions is because I knew at 42, however I was when I met you, what I wanted in life, what I needed, what I was not going to tolerate, where I needed my man to be in life. So I needed to ask questions because I am too old to waste time.
Okay.
That's
a good answer too.
Yeah, and that is why. Yes, that is right, Tony. That is right. That is exactly right. He went off into like in the relationship. I'm talking about in the beginning because I'm at.
But no, I was talking about you. Hold on.
Yeah.
I was talking about why she asked all those questions because you already had the answers in your head through your other relationship. That's why I was kind of like, why this, why that, why this.
That wasn't my reasoning.
And then not only well, you said it wasn't, but
because
but that's how I felt like, dang, because as a guy, you definitely ask more questions than the average.
Yeah, let me tell you something, and this is just real talk. 25 years of my life, I was in a relationship. I'm gone. I'm 43.
Okay.
The next man that I was going to be with, I didn't have time. I'm not saying the Lord willing, I've got plenty of years, but I ain't got time to be going from Barry to Mike to Joe to Bob to Paul. No, I need to know up front what you about, because if you ain't no need to me entertaining you. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I asked all those questions, because you ain't even waste my time. And I ain't got too much time left on this earth. I got more time. That time gone. I can't get it back.
And I'm glad you asked all those questions. I hope I answered them right. Obviously, I did. I'm sitting right here next to my queen.
Yeah. There's still some question mark, but let go.
Hush. That's for the next podcast. Okay, we're going to end with this question right here, guys. Then we're going to go to the comments and kind of respond to some of the comments before we get up out of here. I kind of peeked through one. The other one was kind of like something we already answered. So this is the last one. I think that's a good way to end.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. It was the next card over. The other card was so we had already talked.
Did you pull that on purpose?
No, I did not. But I think it's a great way to end this thing. I want to see because you literally just talked to.
Like you got it. Okay, so this is the last one.
Yeah, put it out there. Let them folks see that.
This is the last one. It is. When is it okay to remain friends with your ex when in a new relationship? So I'll go first on this because I actually just talked about this.
You did.
I just go about this. So I think when it becomes healthy, if you are in a healthy place, it's okay to be cool.
Hey, Ashley.
It's okay to be cool. I'm going to give my ex some props right now because normally he always say I be dogging him. We are in a good place, y'all. So any of his family member, anybody want to go back and say something, we're in a good place. We can talk on the phone. We don't argue anymore. We talk about the kids. We talk about whatever business because, of course, we still got kids together at the end of the day. He going to always be my baby daddy. I'm always be his baby mama. It wasn't always like that, but I can tell you now we're in a good place. And I don't know if I can say he's my friend, but we're in a good place. We are in a good place.
The card says remain friends.
Well,
you consider him your friend?
My baby daddy.
Oh, God.
Nah, we ain't there. But we are in a good place. So, friends, I don't think we'll probably ever be friends. But, we had the conversation, too, about some people say if you have a kid by someone and you're not with them, that you're family. You remember we had the conversation like, so is he still considered my family because we have kids together? Like, is your baby mother's your family because you have kids together? I don't know how people. I really want to know how y'all view that.
Is he her family, y'all?
Yeah, I want to hear that
y'all
in the comments.
Put in the comments. Is he her family?
Or in general, if you have a kid by someone and you're not with them, is your kid's father or mother still considered your family? I really want to know that. I really want to know how people feel on that. because I've heard that for the most part, my cousin said F no.
Thank you. Can I speak? Mm-hmm. Okay. I can speak briefly in your situation. You can speak on mine if you want to. I feel like right now, because I've seen so many ebbs and flow with this guy, y'all in a good place now.
Yeah, please don't talk on that on here.
I'm just saying. Hold on, because you got to give me credit. The other day when the situation came up, what did I say?
I don't know what the situation. It didn't ever come up. Oh, you told me to do it.
I told you that. I told you to reach out to him because I'm first of all, I'm not insecure. She wholeheartedly 100% loves her some me. She loved me, so I'm not insecure. I actually told her to reach out to him about a situation. I think you're family. That's my answer. I think you're family, especially like if I could look at you and him like I looked at me and Issa for the simple reason, the longevity, the time, the children. Not so much the other situation because that was just kind of like an anomaly, but the family structure, staying together, having a family together, living together, paying bills, all that. We both did all that with these people. Now, my situation is a little different as for, I mean, there's no beef or it's nothing like that, but for some reason, the same amount of
is it okay?
How we used to be, even how we used to be, because we've been separated for a long time, but I could tell that we're not like we used to be.
Yeah, y'all were friends.
We were exactly. Yeah, that's why I can speak on that. We were definitely friends. I mean, when I say friends, not the kind of friends where you know every now and then you and your baby mom hook up. Like it's been almost a decade, so it's been a long time. But when I got with Mita, our friendship digressed, and me and Mita, we talked. That's one thing that I promised myself. I'll always listen. I said, Lord, you see me another wife, see me another woman, I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to take what she says, and I'm going to make sure that I dwell on it. I think about it before I make my decision on how I should move in my life, decisions I make. And it was something that was disturbing with the Mita had a problem with. I mean, to me, of course, being a man, it wasn't a big deal because it's something I was used to. But if my woman has a problem with it, I have to give it some thought. I have to say, okay, my woman has a problem with it. If this act is causing trouble in my life, I have to pay it some attention. So I told her about it, and not Mita, but my ex, and she kind of digressed. She was kind of like mad about the situation. I guess I kind of got to tell him what it is, don't just kind of make big sense.
No, you don't.
But it was about communication. I'll say that. It was the way we was communicating. Mita didn't think it was appropriate. Keep in mind, I'm a guy. You know, guys are nonchalant. You know, as long as it's harmless, it's never no flirting or nothing like that. But Mita didn't like it. If my woman don't like it, I got to do something about it. So when I told her that, she just like, from now on, I mean, she blocked me on Facebook. Basically, like, no need for us to talk because we was always big on, like, just certain things like football. She's a heavy Bulldog fan. I, of course, I'm Bama. So it was always, throughout the years, your lame-ass Bulldogs playing, them old BS and Elephants playing. But now that friendship has changed since I got a woman. All those years I didn't have no woman, it was cool. But when I got a woman, it was a problem.
So I want to speak on that. And I'm going to go back to the question, y'all. When is it okay to remain friends with your ex when in a new relationship? So, of course, this is my first time dealing with any situation like this. And I really would love for y'all to talk about this in the comments. And this is just my take on it. It really all depends on where you are with your ex and how your ex still views you. I don't think it is possible to remain friends with your ex when you are in a new relationship if your ex still has feelings for you. This is my take. I could be completely wrong. When you get into a new relationship, the way that your ex responds to me is the telling if they still have feelings for you. And that tells me if the friendship can withstand a new relationship. And that's just my take on it. If a person is truly over you and is truly friends, it'll be just fine. You can have a nice friendship with boundaries, talk about whatever you need to, but you can always tell when it's the reaction And I don't know. It just depends on the relationship. And another thing I've noticed also too, and this is just not us in general, if a person has been single for a long time, the ex has a certain type of access to the individual. Um, when they get in a new relationship, that access sometimes has to be looked at. It has to be adjusted. And if it's a true friendship, it should be adjustments with nothing to be said. When there is pushback on the adjustments, that's a question mark. That's a question mark, because you have a lot of people who say they're just friends with their ex, but what type of friendship is it? Is it truly a friendship, a mutual friendship, or is it still something going on like inappropriate? It's a lot when you dealing with them exes in friendship, especially. It's just a lot. It's a lot because it's easier for those lines to be crossed, and we don't even want to talk about like especially exes where there's children involved. I don't care what anyone say, and I could be wrong, and y'all can disagree with me in the comments. When you're dating, in some situations, not marriage, but dating, baby mothers and baby fathers, the exes feel like they can over trump the new person because they have kids by them. And you're just the
False.
boyfriend.
I agree with you. No, I'm saying that they can't over Trump you just because you got kids with them. I mean, I like in our situation that kind of happened. It was kind of like
it ain't no kind of, it did.
Yeah,
but a lot of people feel that way. I have seen this conversation go around. A lot of people feel, because you know why? Honestly, they feel like it's not official. A lot of people don't look at boyfriend and girlfriend as anything official, because this is the mind frame, and I read a book on this. For you'll forever be tied to your baby mother. I will be forever, baby mothers. I will forever be tied to my baby father. A girlfriend and boyfriend could be there temporarily. At the end of the day, you can go and I can go. There's nothing set in stone until there's rings on our finger, I do, and before God we say I do, we are married. So in their eyesight, it could be just another fling, it could be just another thing. So they feel like, and I'm gonna be honest, in my heart, I truly believe that's why your individuals are upset with you, because you put boundaries on them. You kind of like, the friendship is now what it not used to be, and in their eyes, I'm just a girlfriend. Does that make sense what I'm saying, y'all?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. I ain't trying to round off. I'm trying to find chinks in your armor, but everything you saying.
Yeah, I'm just a girlfriend.
And I made the adjustments too, didn't I?
Yeah. But you got to understand, I look at stuff from all points of view.
You said like. I can't say, and you know who I'm talking about, because we ain't talking about the other person, but I can't say that she likes me. Like I said, it's almost been a decade since any kind of formal relationship. So 10 years is a long time.
Let's be real. I ain't never seen no ex relationship like y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. And so that's why I say y'all have to be careful with these friendships with the ex when you're in a relationship. It can destroy your.
It goes back to what we talked about earlier. We was family. Even after.
Okay.
Outside of instance I told you about inviting other folks out.
Okay, that makes sense then.
But when it comes to the football games, when it comes to acknowledging birthdays and stuff like that, Mom, it was always more like a family thing.
Full circle.
And now it's like, since I can't have it my way with this form of communication, I don't want to be family no more. And I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that, because like, to me, if that's how you feel, then once again, just like our relationship, it wasn't real anyway. So
it wasn't a real friendship.
Yeah, exactly. It was just a convenient friendship. So, I mean, that was cool.
That was cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like talking. Look,
let me go look at
some of these things we talk about though. I mean,
when I say we talk about everything.
we talk about everything. Like, for real, we talk about everything, and that's what the beauty about this thing that me and her got, because I have never in my life probably been so open with the woman, just talking about my likes, my dislikes, my dreams, my fears. I know I share all that with her, because even though I'm the GOAT, man, I'm still human, and I'm still vulnerable to things, and she helps me work out a lot of issues that I have. I mean, I ain't like I'm just plagued with issues, but some things, even good things. Like I say, I always say this about my credit score. And it's almost where it need to be now. And just telling me how to maneuver, because I don't know everything. So she came from a different life that I came from, and I come, what I'm saying, by choice, came from the streets. So a lot of things in my life was street relevant, and then getting somebody who's corporate and look at it from a totally different point of view, they can take you places to where you've never been. So let's go to the comments.
Okay, so my cousin, we're gonna go back to this one where we talked about are you family with your baby mother? He said no, we're the parents. We are not family.
Let's look at the definition of family.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. So I agree with that, Tony. I really do. Now that I sit back and think about it, and also being just looking at overall, I agree with you. I agree. Lily said she thinks it depends on the relationship. I agree. Unless we got kids, yeah. I don't know, y'all.
So we got kids. It'd be like, okay, for instance, I guess I'm gonna just throw this out there. Suppose my mama invited one of them to Thanksgiving dinner.
I wouldn't care.
Okay.
I guess I think I'm different. Okay.
I feel you, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about going with home though. I think that would be kind of weird.
But I know I got it. I know, how can I put this?
How he talking stuff? He might be saying little jokes or something. I might, just.
But let me tell you like this, and I hate to put out a narrative like that. When you've been with someone your whole adult life, it wasn't an easy break. It wasn't. Everything wasn't easy. But overall, we've had conversation, and one day we both want it to be to where it can be like that. We understand like where it is. But you have to give people time to heal and grieve and mentally get to that place. And I truly think that, but even I keep telling you how good things are now. And it's evolving when it comes down to family. Because at the end of the day, I don't like confusion. If you know me personally, I don't like confusion. I don't like chaos. I'm all about peace and harmony in whatever way it goes. Because at the end of the day, and I think I told him this, we are tied as long as them three are living. We are tied. We will share the same grandkids. We will share a lot of moments together. We will be in the same facility next year. For sure. Because our child graduates from college. When our first son and his wife decide to have them, we'll probably be there together for the birth. I still love his parents. They haven't done anything to me. Some of his family members. They haven't done anything to me. It's just that we're not together anymore. So I don't want hate. And I think everyone should come to a point, I'm just talking using myself as a situation, but I think anyone, when you have kids, should come to a point where you are like that, where you can be amongst each other, be around each other, if it is an event, because in a sense, you are still tied family-wise. You are still tied family-wise. You need to be able to coincide together. So
I agree. It takes time. I think with me being separated, divorced almost 10 years, and you just kind of fresh off of it, I was where you're trying to be, but like I say, it's been years when we were cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. It's just this little niche now, and hopefully we can get back to a place where we was at with the adjustments. You know what I'm saying? But
so internet says you are family.
That's what I said. You are family.
Yeah. So when we Googled it says you are family, simply because you have kids together.
Yeah.
You are permanently connected through your children.
You're not intimate with that person. You don't have a relationship with that person, but you're family.
Yeah, it does say that.
Yeah.
It says you are permanently connected through your kids. That doesn't still mean that you are romantic or in emotional sense. But as co-parents, no matter the age, it is a lifelong role. You are tied together, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it says.
Well, God, I really enjoyed this live right here, man. I really did. We ain't gonna be doing these lives every week.
This is getting intense.
This is a candid conversation.
Yeah.
But
I hope it helps somebody.
Yeah, I hope it helps
in
somebody.
Conversations.
Yeah.
I like the comments in here. Yeah, y'all really showed out.
And y'all make sure y'all share this live. Y'all make sure y'all, if you ain't following her already, I'm give her a follow. We trying to build our brand just like everybody else, and just have fun with it. Bring you into our lives and hopefully help somebody else going through some of the things that we go through and some of the things that we talk about. So.
Oh, can I say something? I had seen some comments. And
Yeah, read them out.
No. This is about people be subbing stuff all the time.
What they said,
but it was just coincident that I seen a lot of posts about people getting online and talking about their relationships and stuff like that. Like nothing is private. It was really right after our second episode, and I just want to say this: everyone has the right to tell what they want to tell, and I think we are at a place in life where it's okay. It's okay. Like, I know for me, a lot of the things that I had went through or gone through, if I had a me in my life, I probably wouldn't have went through some of that stuff. And it's just really just sharing experiences. And you best to believe the stuff that we get on here and talk about, somebody going through it, you going through it, somebody watching it going through it. Some people just don't have enough balls to get online and just talk about it. We talk about it is what it is. It is what it is, because guess what? If we don't talk about it, y'all going to sit up somewhere and talk about it.
Make up some
and lie on folks.
And we, just like everybody else, true enough, we are on this platform, Mita versus Blu platform. We be doing content almost a year, but we really tighten up this year. But trust me, we have a real life relationship. It's not a social media relationship. It's a lot of things y'all don't know that's going on. It's a lot of things.
What you talking about?
I was scratching my chest.
That's your hectic life.
No.
My life is kumbaya, my God, my Lord.
Anyway, but best believe we're not just pouring our every one of our trials and tribulations out here. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. There are a lot of things that are private, and it will remain private. But just all in for fun. Just trying to talk about some things that we thought y'all want to indulge in with us. Would you agree? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I wish we could have put our little thing up, but it's cool. We was rushing today.
Yeah, I was rushing today because I had the meal prep for the week. I got 3 pounds to lose this week, so I had to get my meals together. So that's why we late. It's my fault.
You trying to send a shot? I had to get my meals together. Like I didn't get my meals together. What we gonna go eat?
Okay,
y'all
bye,
give
guys.
us. Hold on. Y'all give us a recommendation where to go get us something to eat at, y'all. Before we go, let's see what y'all put in the comments because we about to go get us something to eat. But you ate already? You ate without me? Don't lie. You just said you was cooking, you and your son. Did you eat without me?
I cooked meal.
Huh?
I meal prep for the week.
Did you eat without me?
I have not ate, but I did meal prep for the week. You doing too much. Bye, y'all, because see, this is the real Mita and Blu. You about to piss
I'm just
me
saying.
off. Let it end the live, Terrence. Oh my God. Bye, y'all.
See y'all next time. Peace.
You always hungry.